Assalamualaikum students, this is your teacher Miss Shaina. In the last lecture we did introduction of complex numbers and exercise example number 1. So today we are going to do the questions which are related to exercise number example number 1 here in exercise 1.1. Question number 1, you can see on the book, simplify the following. I'm going to do all the parts here. You can see everything is just as I defined in the previous video. There is nothing tough thing here. Okay, iota raised to power 5. Now we have to divide iota into two parts. Iota raised to power 4 cross iota, and I told you last time iota power 4 we will iota square power square. You know this thing, right? Cross iota. We know that iota square is equals to -1, so -1 power square 2 cross iota. And when we have a even in power, then the minus sign would definitely turn into a positive sign, like 1 cross iota. And what will be 1 cross 1 multiplied by iota is equals to iota. So this is my answer. Okay, now part 2. Now everything is clear to you, like all the steps I have mentioned above. Now I'll simply solve the questions and you will identify everything on your own. Iota power 16, we know that iota is a multiple of 2, so we can simply write iota raised to power 2 and raised to power 8, because 16 comes in the table of 2, of course, right? So we know that iota square is equals to -1. In the next step, -1 power 8, which is a positive power, so -1 will be 1. This is my answer. Part 3. Okay, minus iota raised to power -19. Okay, when we have a negative in the power, we will take its reciprocal, minus bracket 1 over iota and 19. When we will take reciprocal, our power will become positive. Now we can write it like this: minus will come outside the bracket, 1 over iota power 19 and bracket closed. Okay, minus we don't need to put this equality, 1 over, now we have to divide it into 2 to make a multiple of 2, 18 cross iota, minus outside bracket 1 over 18 comes iota square power 9, 2 nines are 18, we know that, multiply iota. Okay, then negative outside, 1 over iota square -1 power 9 cross iota. Then minus 1 over, we know that the power is odd, so minus sign comes here, and iota, this one iota in the denominator. Minus minus plus, so we will remove this negative outside because minus minus plus, of course, 1 over iota. So taking now rationalizing it, iota square, iota over -1, so this -1 will come up here, minus iota. So this is my answer. Okay, now part 4, 27 iota power -26. Okay, now you have to see that the -26 is with iota, not 27. So 27 remains here, and over iota 26, we had taken the reciprocal. Okay, don't confuse it. Now 26 is the multiple of 2, so 27 over iota 2 power 13, of course. Okay, we know that iota square is equals to -1, and 27 over -1 power 13, negative power, so -1 remains the same, so minus comes up, -27 is my answer. Part 5, iota power 11 plus iota power 5. Now we have a sum here, so we will do both separately. Iota 11, 10 cross iota, because we have to take the multiple of 2, plus iota 4 cross iota. Simple, iota square power 5 cross iota plus iota square 2 cross iota. Okay, as we know that iota square is equals to minus 1. So minus 1 power 5 cross iota plus minus 1 power 2 cross iota. Okay, we have odd in power, so minus 1 multiplied by iota minus iota, and we have positive here, so minus 1 will be plus 1, and plus 1 multiplied by iota plus iota. So minus iota plus iota will be cancelled out, so answer is 0. Part 6, we have iota power 4 plus iota power 3 plus iota square plus iota bracket close power 2. Now we have two ways. Either I would multiply this power with all the powers of iota, or I'll solve it first the bracket and then the power. But what I'll do, I'll multiply this power with all the powers inside, like iota 4 twos are 8 plus iota 3 twos are 6 plus iota square 2 multiplied by 2, of course 4, plus iota square. Okay, now these all are the multiple of 2, so it's very easy. I'll just simply iota square power 4 plus iota square power 3 plus iota square power 2 plus iota square. So now minus 1 power 4 plus minus 1 power 3 plus minus 1 power 2 plus minus 1. As we know that iota square is equals to minus 1, I have used this thing. Don't forget it, okay? Now the power is even, so plus 1, power here is odd, minus 1, power is even, plus 1, and we have no power here, so minus 1 as it is. Now we can see plus 1 minus 1 cancel, plus 1 minus 1 cancel, so our answer is 0. Part 7. We have part 7, bracket iota power 8 over iota power 5 raised to power minus 5. Okay, when we have a negative in the power, we can simply take the reciprocal and we will get positive power. So I'm going to take the reciprocal of iota power 8 and iota power 5, which will be iota power 5 over iota power 8, bracket positive 5. Okay, we have a positive power here. Okay, now we have to just simplify it into the multiples of 2, like iota power 4 cross iota over iota. We have 8. 8 already comes in table of 2. We don't need to work on this. Okay. Now in multiple of 2, iota square over 2 cross iota. Iota square power 4 power 5. Okay. Minus 1 power 2 cross iota over minus 1 power 4 raised to power 5. Now we know that this is 2 is even, 4 is even, minus 1 will become positive 1. Here comes iota, and minus 1 power 4 is plus 1 power 5. We have iota raised to power 5. This is simple. Iota 5 will be divided into two parts again. Iota power 4 cross iota, which is again iota square power square cross iota. And we know that iota square is equals to minus 1. So minus 1 power 2 cross iota. And when we have even in the power, our minus 1 will become positive. So plus 1 multiplied by iota is equals to simple iota. This is my answer. Part 8. Part A, iota power 13 cross iota 29. Okay, we have a rule in mathematics, and when the bases are same, their powers can be added or subtracted. So we are going to add the power 13 plus 29, which is iota 42. Now this is again very easy. 42 is a multiple of 2, like 8 iota power 2 and 221 times 42. So iota power 2, we know that iota square is equals to minus 1. I'm going to highlight it. Okay, minus 1 power 21. 21 is an odd number, so minus 1 remains minus 1. This is my answer. Okay, our 8 parts are done. If you have any confusion, students, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll definitely answer your every question. Thank you. This is for today.